Peter Bone.
When people voted in the referendum, of course, they didn't vote just about our trading relationship. In fact, probably that was not the most important issue. And the Prime Minister, I think, is right in saying that people voted to control laws, money and borders. Chairman, the panel has told us there's no majority in Parliament, or maybe no majority in Parliament for anything. But surely that's not true. We've already had the Article 50 vote, with a huge majority in favour of that. We've had the EU Withdrawal Act with a huge majority, and Clause 1 is very clear in that Act, saying we're coming out of the European Union on 29th of March next year. So there is Parliament has already spoken. There is legislation and 2 huge votes. So surely coming out of the European Union on the 29th of March with a no deal gives a number of things. It gives control of our laws, money and borders, which the Prime Minister says is essential to honour the referendum, and I agree with that. And it gives what business wants, which is absolute certainty. The political declaration gives no certainty whatsoever. It gives a menu of different conflicting options. So can I just go back to the original comments of members to say that there's no majority for no deal? And isn't it actually a fact there is a majority for no deal because it's been voted for? And isn't that exactly what the government should do to keep trust with the British people?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I made various statements about majorities. Obviously, there have been majorities that have got us to this point. The question is, what are their majorities for that we need urgently in the coming weeks, I would say, rather than months? And obviously, Theresa May decided not to hold the vote on the 11th of December. I think that was really unfortunate, I think, to wait another month when we're so near the 29th of March end date. It was a bad decision. As we said earlier on this panel, the default, if there's no majority, as a result of those earlier majorities, will be a no-deal exit. I think that's clearly not what business wants. There's about 5, I think.
Sorry, can I just channel on that? Since when did we give away when did we abolish the business vote? Wasn't it 100 odd years ago? Surely we should be listening to the people, not just the business.
I was responding to you saying that business wants certainty and that no deal would be certainty, and my response to that was to say that 5 business organisations today have come out saying they're very, very concerned at the preparations for no deal and therefore would prefer Theresa May's deal. I also think no deal doesn't give borders clarity. It will give you more like and borders control. It will give you borders chaos. So at the moment, a number of observers suggest if there's an active vote in Parliament, there wouldn't be a majority for no deal. But certainly you're right. If I'm right and you're right, there was a majority for Brexit. If Parliament can't come together with a majority for either no Brexit or a deal Brexit, that will be the outcome.
Okay, and Christopher Joe.